Look, yo YouTubers, welcome to a very, 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 very special beer review. I'm leaning forward, I don't have to, that's why I put the headset on, I can whisper. You can hear the wind out there. All you beer reviewers, anyone who drinks beer, anyone who loves beer, all you beer reviewers, come on, come gather round. Come on. Come for this beer review. Everyone out there who's ever watched any of my beer reviews, ale degustation, especially you. Come on, I want to show you the beer you might not have ever heard of. I wanted to give you the best advice in your lives, lads. Come on, beer drinkers, come on board. All the other reviewers, get your friends, tell your family. Get them all in the room now to watch this beer review. I've reviewed this beer before on my channel. It's the best beer I've ever drank in my life. Seriously, period. Maybe me old man's, my dad's homebrew, a one-off brew that he did years ago, is the only beer that can surpass this beer. Okay? Or my own in the future, maybe. But as it stands, you're about to watch a re-review of the greatest beer. Everyone, ale degustation, I'm giving you the shout and what if you're watching this. If you've never tried this beer, you must try it. And everyone else out there, tell your family, tell everyone. Someone sent me a present from the Isle of Man. I'm dead excited because it's been a long time, guys. Here we go. That's it. That's the one. That's the love of my life. That's the one. I'm not exaggerating. This is my favourite beer of all time. I've reviewed it on my channel before. A couple of times, I think. I've done a review and a re-review. And this is another re-review because I'm drinking it. It's been quite a while since I've had some, especially from the bottle. And I adore this stuff. You can clearly hear the excitement. You can clearly see that I can't hang on any longer. I was going to save it and I can't. I have to do this now. It's TT Bushy'S Ale of Man. From the Isle of Man. Bushy'S beer. Oh. I hope this is as good as it always is. Just look at it. Do you know what I mean? Just anyone can get to the Isle of Man if they really want to. And this is the only way to buy this beer. Unless you can order it online some way, which is like better still if you can do it. Like, but the Isle of Man's not hard to get to, you know what I mean? And you don't have to go to the TT. You know what I mean? You don't have to be a motorcycle fan or nothing like that. You can go to the Bushy'S tent when the TT's on and it's brilliant. That's, just the best party ever, the best festival. But you can buy these in the supermarkets on the Isle of Man. You can all year round. And you find certain pubs on the Isle of Man that got on tap or whatever, but I'm so excited. I could fart. I'm that excited. It's Bushy'S Ale of Man. Right. 4.4%. And there's some details on this label that you must see and hear if you're a beer drinker. There's the island there, mate. Look at the writing there. See it? It's a pledge. See the pledge? I'm going to go into that later. I'll read it out to you. And all the details. There's the Bushy mobile. You see, it's like a bottle of Bushy's with wheels on. Everyone who's out there drinks beer. Just get there and do it. And review it. And I want to see his review, because I'm the only person to review this, apart from, Simon on the Beercraft channel. I actually sent him a bottle of this. If you check his channel, he does a review of it. It was me that sent it to him. And he didn't think much of it, but he was judging the taste. And he only had one bottle. And you really must have like 3 or 4 pints to get it. You understand, guys? You've got to sit down in a pub on the Isle of Man and drink this stuff to really get it. The one bottle's not enough. Let's get into it, shall we? Let's read it. Premium Manx Ale, brewery conditioned, guaranteed pure by law. Contains Manx grown hops. I think that's part of the recipe. I think this is the secret recipe. The Manx water is very important as well, I think, in this. And it's just like a traditional ale, a bitter if you like. It's almost a bitter, I suppose. It's just the best. Let's read the back for you, okay? I don't want to sit forward, I don't want to shout. Bushy'S Ale of Man. Bushy'S is rightly proud that all of its products meet or exceed the conditions laid down in the Manx government's Pure Beer Act, which became law in 1874, and reads, this is the small print. Just listen to what this says, guys, and it gives you an idea of what other brewers have been putting in the beers to make you feel drunk. This is quite interesting. Are you ready for this? No brewer shall use in the brewing, making, mixing with, recovering or colouring any beer or any liquid made to resemble beer, or have in his possession any copperas, cocculus, indicus, nux vomica, grains of paradise, guinea pepper, or opium, or any article, ingredient, or preparation whatever for as a substitute for malt, sugar, or hops. What does that tell you about other brewers, guys? Opium. Some brewers over the years might put some dodgy stuff in their beers. Store in a cool, dark place for best before date, blah blah blah. Bushy'S Brewery Conditioned Ale is brewed using the finest of ingredients, including Manx grown hops, a fine, fresh tasting ale that can be enjoyed with a meal or as a refreshing livener at any time of the day. Sample the atmosphere of the world famous TT motorcycle races in a bottle. Bushy'S brews the largest selection of real ales on the Isle of Man and is beloved of beer and bike fans alike. Bushy'S Brewery, Mount Murray, Braddon, Isle of Man. Contains malted barley and wheat. Brewed to Bushy'S original recipe in the British Isles. Seriously, guys, this is like champagne to me. And I've drank some fantastic beers, but nothing matches this. I don't know why. It might just be a personal thing, it might just be my own taste, but... And the story behind it is my sister lives on the Isle of Man, and she was, because she lives there, and I live on the Wirral in Merseyside. she was encouraging me to come to the TT. She was like, "You've got to come to the TT, you've got to come to the TT." And I was like, "I don't want to watch motorcycle races, I'm not really interested." She's like, "No, but it's like a festival, and there's loads of bands that play, and there's Bushy's tent." She told me, she was like, "There's a beer tent called Bushy'S, and you've got to try it," you know what I mean? And I was like, I live in Birkenhead on the Wirral, or I'm not far from Liverpool. I can find some fantastic pubs and clubs. I can find everything I need on Merseyside. What am I going to find on the Isle of Man that's not here? You know what I mean? Anyway, she encouraged me. I went there for the TT. This stuff blew me head off. I've never been the same since. It's ruined me. Okay? So, cheers this one, sis. I'm really chuffed. And you know the score. I just had to do this. I couldn't save it for Christmas or nothing. Date, it's 23:07, 7 minutes past 11. On the 22nd of December 2024. Like I say, I've done earlier reviews on this, so if you want to check my channel and find comparisons with if this tape impresses me in the same way. And the other beautiful thing about this review is I've got the glass that one of the Slurpy Dave from Bushy's Brewery actually sent me this glass with a bottle of Bushy's and a t-shirt as a gift, because I've basically raved on about the beers online more than anybody else, right? And I couldn't use this glass because when he sent me the bottle of Bushy's, one of my friends came here to see me like a while back, and I shared some of my home brews with him, let him try my home brews, and I shared half of the bottle with him, so I couldn't use the glass. Do you get me? So this glass has never been used for anything. I don't think I've used it for any other beers. I'm not sure. I might have, but I've been hanging on like, it's got to meet the Bushy's, hasn't it, to make the the chemistry like. Yeah, I was that unselfish. I wanted my friends to try it. I shared the bottle with them. We had half a bottle each, just a little tipple of it, like, with my own homebrew, by the way, So this is a first as well. I've actually got a proper Bushy's glass. Oh, come on! So Slurpy Dave, thanks for that. Jules, thanks for that. This is the, it's happening. I should have worn my t-shirt, but I'm a bit smelly, so I didn't want to put it on, But look at that. Ready to go. Let's go. Let's see what we've got. I haven't had a drink. I've been kind of like, last drink I had was some Brew Dogs last week, and I've been trying to curb the beers to try and lose some weight, but this came in the post yesterday. Was it yesterday or the day before? It was yesterday. And I was like, uh-oh, I ain't going to hold back on this one, no way. When you drink this on draft in the pub, it's about 3.8%, guys. When you're in the Isle of Man, you drink on draft. But in the bottles, it's 4.4. Okay? There you go. That's the Bushy's education lesson over with. Let's get going. I'm actually shaking with joy. So excited. And on the island, they sell other beers. They've got all kinds, they've got like, IPAs, and they brew all kinds of fantastic beers, which I've only tried. What was the one I tried on the island itself? This stuff is enough for me. I don't need to try any others. They proved the worth with this one beer, mate. It's their bog standard. It's their flagship. Yeah, it's the flagship ale, right? They've done all kinds of other brews and stuff, and I haven't tried them except for, what was it called? I tried it in the tent, and I felt reluctant trying another one. I was thinking, I want the Bushy's itself. That's all I want. What was it called? Something like gear shift, or like something to do with motorcycles, because it's the TT beer. You can see that. Look, it's Bushy on a motorcycle there. Let's go. Let's go. Just let's go. I know this review's been long, but please bear with me. And Ale Degustation, if you're watching, mate, because I know you know your beers, right? I'd love to see your opinion on this one. Isle of Man, if you can make it. If you can't, somehow you can't, I'm prepared to go over there and buy some, and I'll send you some if I can. That's how much I want people to get this beer. You know what I mean? I haven't been there for a while. I went over there for my sister's wedding, didn't I? And we had some on the ferry. You know the video put up of going to my sister's wedding on the island. I haven't put all of it up, obviously, but there was a little clip, and she says, well, on the ferry boat, they were serving Bushy's. So we had a drink on the way there. When we got to the wedding ceremony, we couldn't find any. The pubs in the vicinity didn't have any on tap. So I got drunk there in the pub and in the wedding, of course. But came back on the ferry and I had another Bushy's on the way home on the ferry. So I haven't really indulged in it, you know what I mean? But this is it. Like, I've got 4 bottles, by the way. I'm dead excited. Sleepy Dave just sent me 1 bottle, which I shared with my friend. Do you know what I mean? And so, to taste the Bushy's taste, like. But you gotta get wellied on it to get you have to get wellied on it to get the vibe. You really do. Merry is the word. You don't get wellied or drunk it won't ruin your life. You've got to get merry on it. Everyone, Geordie, if you're watching, everyone, Geordie's Den, all the beer reviewers, Scott, from Scott and Wander's channel, I don't know if you've been there. Just get this down your neck, lads. All the best beer reviewers. What's his name? From I can't forget everyone's names, but everyone here spread this message. I very rarely tell people to share me videos and stuff like that, but if you love beer, you go there, alright? I'm shaking. I'm actually shaking. Shaking with excitement. Because I know I probably won't be able to stop after this one. I don't know. If I can stop and save the other 3 for later, for a couple of days or something else, I might do, but I'm more than likely to get through these tonight. I don't know. They don't pay me, by the way. They haven't given me any free, but 1 beer. They gave me the glass, they gave me a t-shirt and 1 bottle of beer. The actual brewery, which is fantastic. And you'll get 10-fold reward back. But anyway, this is it. There we go. Look at it. It's crystal clear. It's like a pint of Tetley's Bitter. It reminds me of Tetley's Bitter when I was a kid, when my dad used to give me a pint of beer when I was 5. Oh, it's gorgeous. It's just a proper pint of beer. Classic. Copper amber. Head. It's not too over the top, is it? It's taming down now. It's not going mad. It's not too fizzy. It's not too big. It's starting to calm down already. Look at that. All he is, just get out there. Just get on the ferry. Just get this down your neck. Right, aroma. I don't know why this means so much to me, honestly. I don't know. I'm not just a pisshead. You know what I mean? I do appreciate these beers. But this stuff, I've never been sad on it. Never had a bad time. I was told by the brewers, the hops in it, Fuggles, and Goldings. The hops, Fuggle and Goldings, what they use for traditional ales and bitters. That's the hops, guys. I don't know about the recipe, they never told me everything. But I did have some inside information, I think they put a bit of lime in there. To be honest, maybe throw some raw limes in there or something. There's something to do with lime in the aroma. I can smell lime, I don't know why. I've always suspected that. Just a bit of lime. Maybe one lime for every batch, who knows. It just smells like beer in the 70s. It reminds me like when I was a child, we used to drink beer off the floor. You know, we lived like next to a pub, and the brewery wagon would come and have these pipes going into the pub, and the beer would drip on the floor, and all the kids where I lived, we'd all get on our hands and knees and drink the beer off the floor. That's what this reminds me of, the smell of that beer, 1970s or 1960s even. The beer from Britain in the Tetley's bitter from the 60s or the 70s. That's what it reminds me of. It reminds me of a lot of ales I've tried recently. Timothy Taylor's Landlord beer. That's one that, you know, when I drank it, I thought, oh, that reminds me of Bushy's. Toffee notes. Oh man, it's so familiar, but it's so rare. You know, toffee notes there. What else? What else? The smell of hops. And the water must be fantastic. The water must be crucial in this beer. The water must be crucial. The hops are growing on the Isle of Man. Okay. This is a big deal to me, guys. You know why I enjoy it so much, man? You know why I'm so excited? I'm in my pad. I'm in my home in Birkenhead on the mainland. I'm not in the Isle of Man at the TT or whatever. Like I'm in my living room, and it's like the last time I felt, you know, the only time I felt like this was when I got back from Amsterdam and I managed to bring a load of weed with me, and it was like weed you couldn't buy in Britain. You know what I mean? That's what it's. This is the beer version. It just looks gorgeous in the glass, and with the Bushy's logo and everything. Oh come on, Bushy's Ale, man. All right. Smells fresh toffee. Toffee. I mean, a very gentle toffee caramel type smell, like TT Bushy's Ale of Man. Premium Manx Ale. 4.4%. Up hell yeah. The first thing I'll tell you is it's not a mind-blowing taste. It's nothing new in the world of beer. It's kind of similar to other beers, but it's got this traditional charm. It's quite sweet in a way, and appetising and thirst quenching. The water's fantastic. It's got to be Isle of Man water, right? But it doesn't. A lot of people, I've saw a lot of people try it on the Isle of Man when I've recommended it, and they go, I don't think much of that. You know, when you have the first taste, and I think, well, no, it's not. There's a lot of other beers you could say taste better. It's when it kicks in and you've got to the second or third pint that you start getting it, right? So let's continue. I might actually drink all 4 beers on the video. To monitor me. I haven't had a drink today. I'm totally sober. I haven't had a chong of weed and all that business. I'm square. And this is, you know, monitor how I act and tell me. There's the top there, guys. Right? I'm telling you guys, it's the one and only for me. Right now. You usually get halfway down the glass or halfway through the pint before you start realising, hold on, this ain't like any ordinary beer. the bitterness from the hops is too good to be true. It reminds me of a pint of mild or something. It's so easy. You know when you're a kid or a teenager and you try Carlsberg Special Brew or something, it's like, it's too much. I just want a beer that's dead easy to drink. And it gets me there. This does it. It's just too easy to drink. On the when you're at the TT and you're drinking it at the tent, you can just throw it down. And I've got wellied to the max, but I've never had a bad night, if you know what I mean. Like throwing up or anything like that. Never ever. Like, I mean, I've drank quite a lot of these on the Isle of Man, you know. I've never had a bad night. Ever. Toffee. They're gentle though, you're not like overbearing or nutty, you know, like some beers got nuttiness. And I tell you guys, the nearest thing to this, Timothy Taylor's Landlord beer, yeah, they put a boast on the label of that the water comes from a well, you know, near the brewery, and it's got the same vibe. The water's amazing. I think that's the nearest beer I can compare to flavour wise, guys. Timothy Taylor's Landlord. Very similar, very close. That lovely, not in a bad way, but you know, the coppery flavour is not. It's just nice, right? Right now, I'm starting to feel the warmth. The colour. See if I can, you know, that like brandy or whiskey kind of, you know, it's got that. Come on, just get in there. You know, bikers at the TT are like, you can understand bikers at the TT going crazy, hammering this stuff. It just begs to be slurped. I'm slurping it. I'm slurping it. It's all coming back to me. It's all coming back to me. It's the water. There's something really beautiful about this water. I can't nail it. I haven't got a clue. Someone tell me. I don't know. But yeah, you're all going to think the same thing if you grab some. You're going to say, I think Bruce is imagining things here. You're going to say, I tasted better than that. Belgians, German lagers. You know, trust me, that's what I did when I first drank it, the very first time. Like, and I kicked in and that, like, I'm scared in case a blackout or something happens in the middle of it. I can't continue. It's crazy. It's not a big deal. Now, when I sent a bottle of this to Simon on the craft beer channel, he only had one bottle, and he usually bases his reviews on the flavour, and he's really good at it. He's got, you know, his taste buds and all that, you know, he's got a palate, and he bases his reviews on flavour completely, and they've got to be big bold flavours or sours, or, you know what I mean. And this doesn't do any of that. It hasn't got the big hoppy grapefruits and all that business. You'd actually think it was a mundane, middle of the road beer, like any pint of, like a good pint of bitter in a pub served on draft. You know, it's got that charm. The feel good factor is something else. I'm starting to feel it now. Like, I'm just like saying to myself, I imagine there's things with this drink or what. It's so nice to see in a Bushy's glass. You know what I mean? When you're at the Bushy's festival, you know, at the TT, you get plastic glasses, you know, they're like plastic things, you know, like you see in festivals, just so they don't smash glasses or nothing. And they give you these I've got one there, I've used it for reviews and stuff, you know, like a permanent plastic Bushy's souvenir glass. You can, and they encourage you to use the same glass all night. And you hand it to the barman and you go, "Where you go, you," or the barmaid, and say, "Refill this cup," you know what I mean? And you take the cup home with you as a souvenir. You have to pay for them, but the brilliant's like a plastic thing, you know, a tumbler. But this is a proper glass. This is a Bushy's glass. And I don't think I've ever drank in a real Bushy's glass in the pub or in the Isle of Man. This is the first as it stands. We all know how important the glass is, don't we, folks? I'm dreaming. I feel like I'm dreaming. I'm not kidding, these guys. I feel like I'm dreaming. Oh, look at that. The lacing. This is like, you know, on the Isle of Man, right? This is the equivalent to a bog standard beer. Do you understand? Imagine, even Slurpy Dave from Bushy's himself, he reviews other beers, you know, other companies, and he'll tell you there's other companies on the island that are just as good as theirs and all the rest of it. You know, there's so much to choose, and they do other beers as well. But by Isle of Man standards, right, this is like their version of a pint of Carling, or, do you know what I mean? The bog standard beers we're used to when we go into a pub. You know, when you go into a pub, it's just got Madry or something, you know, things on the tap that you find. This is like the equivalent of just the bottom of the ladder. Imagine what's up higher up on the ladder. I've very rarely gone there. I'm trying to think of the beer I tried, what it was called, other than this one. When I was a bit adventurous and I thought, I didn't want to stray off the path of this. I don't want to drink anything else. Trust me, I don't. Just don't. But to try one, what was it called? It was lovely. But I was like, I'm not missing nothing. I want this. I want the traditional, the normal box. This is their benchmark beer. Like, you know, their starting point. And it gets better and better and better, apparently. And I've only, you know, tried one other beer of theirs. Right, and there's the pledge there. Look at it, it's shaped like the islands here. The jewel of the Irish seaman. It's just too good, this, mate. It's just too good. I'm feeling it now. I feel like, you know, I'm actually feeling merry like I normally do when I'm warming up. I haven't had to drink all week or whatever. But I'm feeling merry on Bushy's now. This is too good. It's too good. I wanted to stretch this review out to get the message across, okay, guys? It's the biggest message in beer. If you live in Guatemala, if you live in Australia, don't get me wrong, there's people come from all over the world to see the TT, guys. I've met people from New Zealand, Australia, America. I spoke to so many nice people, bikers, who, they'll know what I'm talking about. They'll have drank this not thinking twice. You know, they'd just be there for the TT and see the motorbike rides, and they happen to come across this and go, oh, I don't know why this feels so good. They think it's because we're on the Isle of Man, or because it's the TT and we're motorcycle fanatics. No, it's the beer. It's the beer. I'm feeling it already. I can't believe it. Guys. The first time, I'll tell you a story. I'd only drank it on tap in the festival, in the tent. And I thought that was all there was. I thought that was the way you do it. And, I had a tent. I camp on the Isle of Man when I go to the TT. I've been there four TTs I've been to. You know why I went back, don't you? I mean, the motorcycle ride is something else. The motorcycle rides, the motorcycle races are just one of the best sporting events in the world if you're into motorsports. That's another matter. That's mind-blowing in itself. But, like, I went into one of the supermarkets and saw these on the shelf. I was like, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? I can take them to my tent and drink in my tent. I don't have to go, out to the Bushy'S, which is like a big pub kind of thing, full of people, surrounded by loads of people. It's like, and I bought some bottles out and took it back to my tent. I couldn't believe how good it felt. I've got some really comical videos, relating to it, but I've never posted them, And I was in my tent, in my own little tent on the campsite on the Isle of Man. Place called, if you want to go there and camp, it's called Bala Cotier Campsite, okay? I recommend it highly. It's a bit rustic. It's not glamping. It's called Bala Cotier French. Bala, it is like a French farm. It's a farm with a campsite attached to it, and you can buy food there and everything, and the lovely people that run it. So there's another advert. I'll put videos up if you want. Check my channel, just type in TT and you'll see everything. Just type in TT in the search bar on my channel and you'll see Bala Cotier Campsite and everything. And the tent and everything. You'll see videos of everything there and you'll see what a good time it is. But if you don't want to watch motorcycle rides or anything like that, you don't want the chaos of the TT, oh, I can feel it. I can't believe how good I feel at the moment. Seriously, man, what's going wrong, Bruce? What's happening to me? Look, it's number one. It's, what's his name? Martin McGuinness, mate. Sorry, Martin McGuinness. John McGuinness. Martin McGuinness, I'll drink a toast to you, mate. Are you okay, mate? God bless you, man. While I'm at it. But John McGuinness, John McGuinness, the king of the mountain. That's his number, isn't it, mate? But anyway, he's the number one, isn't he, mate? Don't know if he still is, you know what I mean, or next year or whatever, but he's number one. With the numbers on the bikes, he's usually number one because he's got such a reputation. King of the mountain! King of the mountain! But anyway, I'm there. I'm in my own personal beer drinker's heaven, guys. I just can't stress this enough. Geordie, if you're watching, get there. Get there now. Take your friends. Take your family. Everyone. Just get there and buy this beer. The holiday will be great. You'll have a nice time. You can see some beautiful places. Just get this beer and you'll be alright. And on the ferry, before you come home, don't forget, guys, you can bring it home on the ferry. You can actually, you've got a decent suitcase or whatever on wheel. That's my advice to you. If you're not driving or nothing, if you're driving, fill the boot. Do you understand? Just fill it with crates of stuff before you come home. If you're not driving, get a suit. Take all those suitcases on wheels. Make sure it's the biggest one you can find, and put as many of them in there. This is the best advice. I'm taking my time on this one to give every beer drinker out there the best advice I can give in the beer world. I might not make it. I might not be around. I could like hemorrhage in my sleep tonight. But I want to make sure I get this message out to everyone. Get this beer down your neck. If you're a beer drinker, you love it. Because I'm feeling it now. And oh man, what is that feeling? I can't describe it. But back to my story. I found that in the supermarket in the bottles. I remember getting back to my tent and looking at the bottles of it. It's not going to be the same as on draft or cask, is it? When you're at the tent, it's not going to be the same. I cracked open a bottle. I started drinking it. It took me there, and I was like, can a man feel better? I was sitting outside my tent on a little stool, watching all these motorcyclists partying and having barbecues and everything on the campsite. Harley Davidsons, Yamahas, Suzuki's, Hondas, all over the place, you know. I'm watching all these other people all just chilling out, partying, having a barbecue, and this stuff started kicking in from the bottle, and I just sat there on my little stool by my tent thinking, does it get better than this? Seriously? Come on. I might open another bottle to show you the progress. Do I seem happy? Do I look happy? You look at this. Even my beer's got a smiley face on it, mate. I'm not kidding you. Just look at this. Please, don't go. Don't fade away. Even my beer had a smiley face there, mate. There was a smiley face on the beer. But you see that, like, I've seen anything like it in my life, mate. It actually had a smiley face, 2 eyes and a smile. I'm not kidding you. You know, the little bits of foam that were left. It's magical, I don't know what to say. The toffee notes are coming through. What these do, guys, to make this so good. Bushy's, you've got me. It doesn't taste mind-blowing. It doesn't taste mind-blowing. Simon, if you watch this one, mate, if you haven't been there yet, you know what I mean? Forget Oktoberfest. Forget Germany. Get your ass to the Isle of Man, mate. It's affordable. It's not far from, you know, the mainland. You know what I mean? Get 10 of them down here and you'll know what I'm talking about. He judged it on the taste. He gave it 7 out of 10, guys. Because of the taste. And you know what? I'll give him that. I'll give him that. It's not much in the taste division. And 1 bottle's not enough, man, to get it. But to me, it's not a mind-blowing flavour. It's an easy drinking, lovely beer. Oh. See, if I'd only had, if that was Slurpy Dave's bottle, and I did it on camera and drank it with the glass, because like I say, I shared my bottle with a friend so he could taste it. He obviously wasn't going to get the kick, but I'd already given some of my homebrew, so he was already out of there anyway. Like, he wasn't being actually getting some of my homebrew, and then he tasted some of this and he was like, "It's not bad," like, but he said the same thing. He said, "No, yeah, it's not bad that, like, but yours was better." I was like, "No, you don't realise. No way can my beer be better than this, mate. No way on earth, mate. These guys know their onions. They know their onions." Okay. See, if this was Slurpy Dave's bottle on its own, I'd be like, I don't want that to go away. I don't want it to go away back and go like this. Go slurp it, mate. And I've got that feeling. I'm going straight back to the bar. Going straight back to the bar. I'm going to do a world record on my beer reviews. Hold on, folks. No fucking way can I handle that. No way. No way. See, it's like you're left. It's like you're left in suspension on 1 bottle. It's not enough. Simon, if you're watching this one, mate, 1 bottle's not enough. It's like, I can't stop there. Don't stop me now. You know, it sums it up. So, we're going to see a world first. I think this is the first beer review where I'm doing 2 pints on the trot. Let's see if we can go any further than how I feel now. Because you're left suspended. You know what I mean? You're left suspended on 1 bottle. You can't really grasp it. When you're at the TT, it's overflowing like water. It's every person's walking around with a Bushy'S glass. You know what I mean? And everyone's drinking it, and it's so good, guys. It's such a festival. Please, if you're not even into motorcycles and you're not bothered, just go there anyway. If you want beer, I know the last time I felt like this. When I'm going to have a second one, you know what I mean? When I was on the bottles, and I just feels exactly the same. I remember having, the band Periphery, the progressive rock band Periphery. I remember having them on my headsets, walking around on the Isle of Man, like drunk on this stuff, and just feeling like I was in paradise. I was saying to myself, Periphery guys are here, like, get you, they're into driving Ferraris and speed. Get Team Periphery, mate. Team Periphery, get it. If you feel like you've done it all and seen it all by driving those supercars, guys, right? Because I know what they're into, you know what I mean? But I remember walking around that island, pissed on this stuff. Watching the races, I was watching the bikes go past. I had Periphery on my headsets, thinking, "Oh my word, this is just unreal." I'm in the TT drinking Bushy'S. I've got Periphery on my headset. I was thinking, if they like speed or they like them supercars, get a superbikes, get your Team Periphery onto the TT, and whichever the worst, who's the worst daredevil amongst the band, like prepared to like go for it, like get on that motorbike, man. Be a privateer at the TT. Get Team Periphery going, like the Periphery Honda, the Periphery BMW, or the Periphery. I don't know, but I always remember listening to Periphery on the island while I was on this stuff and thinking, oh my word, can it get better than this, guys? Can it? I don't know. Like one of my little moments of paradise, you know what I mean? No, it can't, mate. Can't for me, mate. I listened to a Periphery album in my tent, on full whack with my headphones on, drunk on this stuff, and I was like, oh my word, it can't get better than this. And so I always thought to myself, if they're into speed and supercars, why not superbikes? And get a team together. If you've got money or whatever and you don't know what to do, something new, just get on the race. Get on the race. Get on the privateers. They're called privateers. They ride in the TT. And they're not professionals and they're not famous enough, but they got enough money they can pay to enter. And they got the bikes and they got the team and all that. It'd be great that. Team Periphery have won the seniors at the TT. I don't know. That's just a little... When you feel like you've done it all, guys, and you want something new, I spared the 4 for you on that island. I really did. I really spared the 4 for you. Thinking, man. Right, just a second beer. Oh, the head's sort of... It's faded already. It's a bit like a sour. It's gone. Clum shot. This is second beer. I don't care. I don't care no more. I feel really good. I can't believe I'm going through a second. This is... Please, someone help me. Hold on. Let's just turn the volume up to 10. Turn the volume up to 10. Go ahead. Is the second bottle the same as the first? Do I look happy? This is 49 minutes so far. This is going to be the best beer review I've ever done, ever. Like, because I want you all to know. Tell your wives, tell your grandmothers, tell your grandfathers. Buy them one. Do it. If you like beer, you think just sort them out. Can you tell I'm getting merry? You've got to slip it, mate. You've got to slip it. Oh, it's exactly the same. Timothy Taylor's Landlord, guys. That's the nearest one I've tried to it. It's quite a bland flavour, you know, for a beer. It's shockingly bland, you know what I mean? You think, how can this beer be so good? It's not blown away. I mean, I've had German Pilsners, Belgians and stuff like that. They kind of, taste-wise, do something new. Supermarket beers, Vocation Love and Hate is one of my favourites. Hazy Janes from Brewdog. There's so many beers I can say in the taste division that might blow this away. But there's nothing matches the feel-good factor. I'm getting it now. Nothing whatsoever matches this feel-good factor. Oh. I'm there, mate. I'm sitting on my little stool at my tent when it kicked in from the bottles. I was like, what? What? It's on draft. It's 3.8%. You get a little bit more extra in the bottles. This is in the supermarkets. I think what's it called? ShopRite. ShopRite. They're like supermarkets on the Isle of Man. They're called ShopRite. It's their equivalent of Waitrose and stuff like that, yeah. You go in there, you get crates of these. And the other thing about this beer, right, which will blow your minds, right, guys, you know the craft beers. We're used to them being, you know, go to Tesco's, £3, £4, £5, sometimes £8, £10 for a can. This stuff on the Isle of Man, it's like £2 or what, you know, like the normal, like bog standard price of a beer everywhere else. Like, seriously, it's ridiculously cheap. This is not, it doesn't even say craft beer or nothing, does it? I've got no idea why it's not described as a craft beer. It's their bog standard. It's their just ground level beers. You really, really need to join me on this one, guys. You really, really must. Oh, the colour is gorgeous. Look, it's you can tell a good beer. It's the glow on your hand. You see the glow on my hand. I don't know if you can see it on camera. It's red. It's red. It's like a rosy red. But the beer itself is amber and gold. You know. Oh man. Just no Condor. You remember the adverts when we were kids called Condor, and it was like a man smoking a pipe, or it was a pipe tobacco, and he go Condor, and he go and chill out and go Condor. This is the only thing I can think of that's got that Condor moment. I hate tobacco, you know what I mean? But what I mean is like, what makes a man happy? What gives that man that Condor moment, like, or a woman if you like beers. This is it, mate. This is it. Just and Slurpee, I didn't really like, you know, because I didn't get to use the glass on camera or nothing, you know what I mean? But like, I really appreciate that, mate. That's like, that blows the Holy Grail away, mate. That's better than the Holy Grail. Thanks for that, mate. Cheers. All the people at Bushy'S, thanks, seriously. I really appreciate that. Oh man. Oh. I want to marry you. I want to marry you. I want to slurp it. I want to marry you. I'll show you the album I was listening to on the island. Is it there? I can't find it there. It's called select difficulty level or something by Periphery, like, you know. Or you know the song called Absalom by Periphery. Has anyone ever heard it? You heard Absalom by Periphery? Just drink Bushy's beer and listen to Absalom, and you're like, I don't know, it's got to be the best thing. One of the best moments of my life. Sorry guys, not like I haven't just done anything like, you know, sort of covert and, you know, illegal or anything. I've got a bit of a snotty nose. Well, yeah. I don't know what this state of mind is. I actually don't know. No other beer does it. Even my own homebrew. There's only my dad's homebrew. I'm being honest here, guys. I'm not being biased. My arm man's on the other side now, you know what I mean? But like, he did go into homebrew, my dad. And he did dreadful beers, okay? The reason being, he bought the cheapest homebrew kits from the Birkenhead market. And he did these big brews that he couldn't help. He'd actually put his glass into the fermenting bin. He was that much of a heavy drinker, me, Alman. Yeah, he was into getting his glass going in the fermenting bin, and he'd start decking it like while he was still in the fermentation stages, because he'd get in there, obviously, but it'd give you a hell of a banging headache. You know what I mean? Because I did do it myself, obviously. But he did one brew perfectly because my older sister bought him the kit for Christmas. Do you understand the concept of this? She bought him this kit for Christmas, and he brewed it properly because it was a present. You know, wasn't like trying to break the rules or obviously he didn't understand what he was doing. He was used to doing these home brews just to be a wine or an alky, basically, a pisshead, you know, just like me. And he finished this beer off properly because it was a present. Do you understand? He put some time into it, like he actually done it properly. It was the only one I actually remember him ever doing. And I'm telling you what, guys, when we drank it and we tried it, we were blown away. You know, I actually sampled it with him when we were actually sampling it, like the first bottle opened and that. He let it ferment properly, he done it all properly. And it was one of the best beers I've ever drunk in my life. And it was so good. He said to me, "Don't you dare give any of this to anyone else, and you keep this here. You can drink it here with me, and that, like, and you can drink as much as you want with me, like, but don't you dare take any of this out, Bruce." You know what I mean? I was like, "Of course, you know." And I actually stole a bottle to take for the band. You know, when I was in a band in 1984. I stole one of his bottles. I actually admit to stealing a bottle of homebrew off my arm, man, yeah. One bottle, Alpine bottles, you know, pop bottles full of beer. Just an Alpine bottle full of beer of my dad's homebrew, yeah. And I took it to the rehearsal room to share with the band because I wanted them in on it, like. I actually lied to my dad and told him, "No, I didn't take that bottle, Dad." But I knew damn well I'd stole it, like, I admit it now, like, but couldn't help myself. And the drummer wouldn't share it with us because he wouldn't drink. But the bass player shared it with me, like, and we shared the bottle halfway, yeah. And the pair of us couldn't play. Honestly, one pop bottle, one lemonade bottle full of beer, split between two of us. We both shared it, right? He was the only kid, the only person that could drink that beer outside of the family. And he wasn't allowed to, really. My dad said it was an order. Don't share this beer with anybody, but you can drink it with me. He said, basically. I was like, brilliant, okay. I couldn't help myself. I stole one, I admit it. And me and the bass player in our band, you might have heard the cassette tape I uploaded. It's about that time, you know, 1984. In that rehearsal room, we actually couldn't play. We kept bursting out laughing. You know what I mean? I've actually played my guitar and sang music while I'm pissed. You know what I mean? I can do that, like, but for some unknown reason on this beer in the Almonds, the pair of us kept caving in, laughing our heads off, and even the drummer was pissed off with us, going, "Come on, man, let's get these songs played. Come on, what are you doing? Like, why are you doing this?" And we couldn't do it. One pop bottle, and that's how good that beer was, guys. You know what I mean? We couldn't actually play, and we couldn't stop laughing. Every time I tried to sing on the microphone, I burst out laughing. I'd be like, "Oh man, this is impossible." And that's the only beer I can think of that can beat this stuff. But there's no way to buy that beer ever again. Once that brew was gone, it was over. So there you go. So Blano, if you're watching this, you're the only person that shared that beer with us, like, and you're the only witness to how good it was. Because my dad even forbade me from sharing it with anybody, mate. He forbade me. He said, "Don't you take any of this beer out, Bruce. You can drink it here, but don't you dare share this." I broke the rules and I shared it with I wanted to share it with the whole band. I wanted all three of us to drink it, you know what I mean? But the drummer wouldn't do it, but the bass player would. We couldn't stop laughing. So you can understand we weren't angry, we weren't irate, we were laughing our heads off. And that's very rare in the beer world, isn't it, guys? This does the same. This does it. It makes you happy, it makes you jovial, it makes you celebrate. It makes you buzz. It makes you think of things like this and what's going on at the moment, and Tottenham Hotspur. It makes you think of all those good things going on. It takes me back. I watched the European Cup final when Liverpool beat Spurs. Oh my word! What a coincidence! What a coincidence, man! Are you kidding me? The final with Spurs. I watched it on the Isle of Man. I drank a few bottles, well, a couple of bottles of this before I left. I went to the pub. I chose the wrong pub. They didn't have Bushy'S on draft, so I had to drink other beers. But when that final happened, Liverpool won the European Cup, Champions League, I was on the Isle of Man. I had some of this in my blood. We just beat Tottenham 6-2 or 6-3, is it? Whatever it was. What a coincidence. What a coincidence what I'm talking about there. I just showed me Liverpool Cup saying, "Whoa, we just battered Tottenham." And I'm thinking, hang on. I was on the island when we won the Champions League against Tottenham. Oh, Pellier. Oh, no. I'm still going to say it. The taste doesn't blow our minds. The taste doesn't blow my mind. It's watery. It's delicious. It's easy to drink. There's better tasting beers. Simon, if you're watching, you were right. Grading it by its taste. I'll give you that. Get to the island, mate, and drink loads and film it. It's better than Oktoberfest. It's better than any German beer you'll ever find, ever. That's a bold claim, isn't it? If you feel like you haven't done anything, if you feel like you need something new out there, come on, man. Because I've met Simon in person. I've met him in person a couple of times, and we've had a drink together. You get me? Like, he's alright. And he really must get there. Take your missus, mate. I don't know if he's done it. I don't know. I've done my best to tell him. Like, he gave it a 7 out of 10. I'm giving it a 20 out of 10, mate. I'm giving it a 20 out of 10 now. I like it even more. I don't know what to say. I'm gonna be. I don't know what to say. I haven't got a clue what's going on in my head here, man. Seriously, I haven't got a clue. Don't know how they do it. Don't know how they do it. Tell me. Tell me someone. Tell me. Tell me what's going on. 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 There's the... What have I done to deserve this? What have I done to deserve this? I'm dreaming. I'm dreaming again. I'm in there. I'm in the island. I'm there. It takes me there. When I drink tequila, I go to Mexico. When I drink whiskey, I go to Scotland. When I drink Southern Comfort, I go to America. When I drink Bushy'S, I go to the Isle of Man. Oh. Is it the water? The hops are just so perfectly balanced. Ambrosia. I'm getting off. I'll carry on drinking the other two bottles right now. Just to stick around, should I carry on camera? I don't know. Should I go for bottle? Oh, I'm not kidding you. What I got, you got to give it to your mama. What I got, you got to give it to your papa. What I got, give it away, give it away, give it away now. Give it away, give it away, give it away now. Do I look happy or what? Do I? Come on. You know, I feel like I've had laughing gas or something. I don't understand it. I'm getting another bottle open before I get off. Drinking all four. I just don't care. I'm just so happy. You wouldn't believe it. Just so happy. I can't believe it. Let's do it. I've even got some CBD to smoke. It's by the way, it's 4 minutes past midnight. So it's the 23rd of December. I don't do Christmas or New Year or anything like that, guys. If I'm in the space of other people, I won't be a killjoy. By the way, if you're into hard drugs and all that kind of stuff and silly stuff, you want to change your rails and something different, get on that. Go on Amazon. 40%. What's it called? 40 grams of coca leaf in every bottle. You know what I mean? Sack your deals. Stop being silly, everyone. You can buy this on Amazon. It's green. It's actually a green drink. It's like absinthe. About 25 quid to 30 quid for a bottle. It's quite steep. But considering it's got... You know. Can't give you a better tip, alright, guys? It's not illegal. The FBI won't bust you if you buy one. Give it a try. I tried that in Amsterdam for the very first time, by the way. But that, you can buy it on Amazon. Go on Amazon. Search agua. Agua. It's the Bolivian word for... you know. We don't need that. This is all you need. Oh, man. Cheers. Cheers to everyone. My longest beer review ever. I could sit here all night with these guys. I could do the other two on camera. I don't care. It's happening. It's happening. I feel so good. I feel so good. I can't believe it. What the blazes is that about? What the blazes is that about? $20 out of 10. I'm going to carry on in peace. Thanks for watching. I'll give you everything I can. Ale degustation if you're watching. I really want your opinion, man. If you can get there, if you can do it, go for it, man. It's the beer Olympics, man. Everybody else, thanks for watching. The Belgian pissy kid. Thanks for watching. See you later. I'm not going to stop now. Can you see how merry I am? Can you see that? It's a 20 out of 10. Later.